Hello, let's start today's editorial. Waiting to rush, EPFO should expedite issuing guidelines with clarity on higher PF pension. The Employees Provident Fund Organization EPFO has not acquitted itself well by issuing a circular on higher PF pension at the fag end for of the 4 month period the Supreme Court had allowed in its November 2022 judgment. This time period was given to members of the Employees Pension Scheme EPS of 1995 who were in service as on September 1, 2014, and those employers had made PF contributions in excess of the statutory ceilings, which was rupee 5000 up to May 31st, 2001, and rupee 6500 up to August 31st, 2014. But the EPFO took its own time, the court using discretionary powers under Article 142 of the Constitution had granted these members the 4 months, which is called a further chance, as two opportunities had been provided in the 2014 amendment of the EPS. The court's rationale was that it found uncertainty as regards the validity of the amendment squeezed by three high courts, and that the authorities' interpretation of the cut-off date had come in the way of eligible employees exercising the option within a maximum period of 1 year as stipulated in the amendment scheme. Unfortunately, the latest circular is not comprehensive. Eligible employees would not additional circulars to be issued before they can make their decision, and all this needs to be done on or before March 3, the court's deadline. A member's expression of concern involves their willingness to allow the transfer of money in the member's individual PF account to the pension fund, which is a pooled fund. Such a decision cannot be taken in a hurry, as such a transfer would mean having of a substantial position of lifetime savings. Besides, the number of prospective applicants is likely to be higher, as the court's judgment made it clear that amendment pension scheme would apply to employees to exempted establishment too, as in the case of regular establishments. Under such circumstances, a flood of submission online or offline is inevitable, disrupting the normal workload of the PF authorities. The circular has also not taken into account factors in the backdrop of the COVID-19 pandemic. Some employers, having suffered a severe fund crunch, have restricted their contributions to the statutory ceiling that through till the outbreak of the pandemic they had, like many others, been making their contributions in excess of the statutory ceiling. The EPFO has to shed light on how it will compute pension for such employees. It would not be out of place to suggest that the time period to extended, nevertheless, with the EPFO having to comply with the court order. It should expedite issuing all its guidelines with clear illustrations on higher PF pension. Thank you very much. Let me know your response on the comment section.